From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home of the New York Mets. This is Citi Field. It's going to be a scorcher out there today. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the New York Mets. Just about set to go, and on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga. And Singy, that may be his name, but the strikeout is his game.
Well, Boog, I can tell you've been working on that one, but yes, you are right. This guy's strikeout per 9 over 11. I mean, that's just getting it done. There are a lot of strikeouts in that other lineup, and when you look at what he's able to do, man, it's going to be a fun one to watch today.
In the dirt, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Righty to the plate. Chop to first. Canna steps on first for the out. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And Chris, this group has been struggling to put up runs lately.
Well, they haven't been on base a ton, and even when they are, they haven't been hitting very well with the runners on base. So they need a guy or two to really step up, have some quality at bats, hit according to the situation, and sort of break out of this. I think if they do, the rest of this lineup will follow.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. Next offering is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep. His 12th of the season. It's 1-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Here's Nolan Arenado. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. And here it comes. And now it's even up.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And he deals. In the air out towards right center. 2 away down. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
Pitch misses inside, and it's 2-2.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry as much about the slide step. He can keep his mechanics intact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Third out. One for the Cardinals on the solo home run. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at the ballpark and towing the slab, the guy with the big yacker, the yellow hammer, Uncle Charlie, Adam Wainwright.
Been a very solid pitcher throughout his career. ERA around 3.5. What I like is he competes, he stays in the game, and he gives his team an opportunity to win.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Center fielder, Brandon Nimmo.
Wainwright winds and fires. And it's fouled away. Now one missed. Starling Marte waiting to hit for the Mets. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Here's Starling Marte. Wainwright comes set, fires. 3-2 now. At the belt and fires. On the ground right side, and that's just foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
On the ground, a short could be 2. 1 at second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And a strike. Marte leads off first with 1 away. Wainwright throws over. Marte dives back in. Another throw over. And he's back in that time as well. Back to first. And once again, he's back in safely. Wainwright, a 2-2. Marte on the move. Line drive. That's a base hit. Walker to third. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Tommy Pham. Outside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
First inning and already up to 23 pitches. Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum with that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
At the plate, Brett Beatty. Next offering is down low.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Good power, not great in the OBP department. 2 outs, bases are full. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Back here at Citi Field, here's the left fielder, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
And the righty deals. Swings here and blasts one left field. Gone! So he leaves the yard to left, and they add a run. It's 2-0.
A slider right down the middle of the plate. It's like slow motion for a hitter. You're just licking your chops, waiting for it to arrive, and you want to hit it a long way, and he did.
Here's Nolan Gorman. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And a pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. And it's even up. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
This is Dylan Carlson. The pitch. California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School, was teammates there with Nick Madrigal. And a 2-1 on the way. Swinging a foul straight back. Two now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 2. That one drifts inside. Next offering is fouled back. Three and two now. And it's ball 4. He missed down low. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal, because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And now 2-1. Righty delivers. That one fouled off. 2-2. Now fly ball to right center. Marte going after it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Queens, Daniel Vogelback at the plate.
The designated hitter.
Singy, here's an Adam Wainwright nugget. He's faced every team in the majors except the St. Louis Cardinals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Snap throw.
Batting 8.
Here's Mark Canham. Wainwright is ready and fires. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Here's Luis Guillorme. Check swing. Went around. 1-2. Left-hand hitter waits. And that's down and away. Good eye right there. Brandon Nimmo up next for the Mets. Payoff pitch. Hammered, base hit.
Everything came together for him. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Chris, Adam Wainwright, for all the accolades, multiple All-Star games, multiple Gold Gloves, he may have the title as one of the best pitchers to never win a Cy Young award. And, of course, there's that curveball. Here's a 1-1. Check swing, and that's a ball.
Yeah, and he is the Uncle Charlie of this era. Guy's just got a phenomenal one. It seems like he has gotten better as he has aged. More finesse, ability to move his pitches around. And, boy, the combination between Wainwright and Yadier Molina, historic.
Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball. Mets leave 1, and they're down 2-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. And a pitch. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And here's Paul Goldschmidt. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. Here comes a 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. runner leads away at second. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan.
Here's Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1. And when you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner, got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
The 1-1 is fouled off. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
Ground ball left side, and it gets by him. Donovan headed for the plate. The throw in. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 3-0. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. Wilson Contreras blasts one out, his 9th homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Kodai Senga is done, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. They hand the ball over to a new arm, John Curtis. He's into the game with the bases empty.
John Curtis.
So digging in, Jordan Walker, the solo homer his first time. The 2-1. And that one lifted in the air center field. Nimmo makes the grab, one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Still only one out here in the inning. That one the other way, and it goes just foul. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just missed the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Next pitch misses inside. 2-1. Action in the Mets bullpen. Adam Ottavino getting loose out there. Raley getting loose as well. Gorman over at first with one away. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. That one is gone. He'll touch them all. His 4th home run of the season. It's 8-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off down the right side. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes, you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
And the pitch. That misses. 2 balls and a strike. And the right-hander deals. Ouch. That one squared up the umpire, and it looks like he got him pretty good.
He's getting the barrel to the balls. Just got to work on that timing a little bit.
The pitch. Stays alive.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Snap throw, but the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. It's now an 8-0 game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. And now the right fielder, Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
The 1-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. Kicks and deals.
Ball outside.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a miss. 2-2. Bounce to the right. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He doesn't have a play, and they can't get the out.
Up next to the bat, the left fielder,
Tommy Pham up now for the Mets. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Kicks and fires. Swing and a foul straight back. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Out there to center. Edman makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
now batting, third baseman, Brett Beatty.
2 on with 1 out. Here's the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Here comes a pitch. On the ground to second, might be 2. There's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Mets nothing. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
The second baseman, Brendan Donovan.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate. But with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
The count 2-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Fooled on that pitch, got a little anxious, and now in a 2-strike count, he's going to have to widen out his stance, choke up on the bat, and really make sure he has pitch recognition before pulling the trigger.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Snap throw.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
3-1 is on the way, and that one pulled foul. And a 3-2. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here at Citi Field, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Francisco Alvarez. That one is absolutely belted. And foul as it bangs off the fence. That hits the dirt. Ball 2. And now the count filled up 3-2. The wide to kick the pitch. That one ripped. Edman going back on it. And that one's gone. He blasts one out to center. His 13th home run of the season. It's 8-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Daniel Vogelback. Struck out swinging his first time. Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way and gone. He circles the bases, his 4th home run of the season. It's 8-2. He put a charge into that one.
That was a lightning swing right there, no doubt about it. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And here's the first baseman, Mark Canha. The pitch. That's inside, and a count 2-1. The wind and the pitch. In the air on the infield, Arenado sizes this one up, makes the grab, and there's one down.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch
13,
looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Here's the center fielder, Brandon Nimmo. A strikeout and a walk. One now. And now 1-2. And a ground ball to first, and foul ball. The pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Adam Ottavino getting the call to the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's already homered here in this one.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
And a 1-1.
You know, these Cardinals, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
The 2-1. Oh, what a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Third basemen have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming in his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
And now here is Jordan Walker. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. And that one is going to go. He powers one out to right field. His second home run of the game. And they add on. It's 9-2.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
One down. Nolan Gorman digs in now. The 1-1. Just missed. The 2-1. Good eye right there. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Dylan Carlson next up for the Cardinals. Gorman, the base runner at first with one out. And now the count is even.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Ball to strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
A little bit low. And the 3-1. And that one hammered way back there. And out of here. He made him pay for that one. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-2.
Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
So they turn things over to the righty, Jeff Brigham. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And here comes Tommy Edman. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Comes a 2-2. Cold strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Jake Woodford taking over on the mound.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year. So the defense should be active.
Starling Marte up to hit. 1 for 2.
Woodford.
The 1-1. And that's outside.
Well, these Mets looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And he grounds one to the right side. Goldie steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th.
Second baseman, Jeff.
Now, Jeff McNeil.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. 2 gone.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals take this one in a blowout.
Well, these guys just hadn't been playing fundamentally sound baseball, but today they put it together. This should start them rolling now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you do that with good pitching, good defense, you will win most of your ball games.
11-2 the final tally. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.